Hello and welcome to the 8th video of my JetCar project mini-series. This video finally demonstrates how the JetCar performs on a street map. The car is ready on the map and all left to do is starting the notebook. I scrolled down to the stop here, but cut the wait time. I positioned a camera so that I can overlay the car moving on the map. All I have to do is clicking on the left, right or straight checkboxes. Okay, it started moving. Turn right, of course not right here. Okay, did it. Now left. Good, it stopped at the stop line. I give it a bit more max throttle since it's going up the slope of my garage floor. Then left. Keep straight. And now right. Oh, that was a little bit off, but found it back. It was still on right turn request. But there was a straight left arrow and it didn't turn. Good. Now left. And right. Try left were not allowed. A bit more throttle up the hill again. Straight. And let's stop here. Oh, I forgot to demonstrate one more case. Let's go down this direction again to the end. At the end we keep the request to go straight. Okay, it stopped here, signaling with all 4 turn signals, like in emergency lights, and doesn't want to move at all. It detected there is no way straight. To get it going again, just command to turn left, and it immediately moves again. Great. That's it. Conclusions. It was demonstrated that this mini self-driving car does find its way around on a street map. It not only follows the road, but can also turn into side streets left or right where allowed. It recognizes direction arrows, stop signs and stop lines and obeys them. The basic functionality for self-driving is implemented, but a lot can be still added. The JetCar hardware went through a few iterations and seems to be now a very good platform for little AI projects like this. Everyone can simply print out the parts and build it. It can also easily be adapted to other boards. One detail did not turn out well. The charge port lid did not work well with the cables behind it. So I took it out. And then it turned out that these batteries don't charge when there's anything plugged in, which is a bummer. Now I always have to pull out the battery and charge it like this. I really like this battery displaying the charge in percent. But when I checked recently, this battery seems obsolete and I had to find a replacement. But that one doesn't have a nice display. It has also slightly different dimensions and may require some rework to fit. The unit architecture turned out to be feasible for this task. The nice thing is that it really creates a class image. That makes it easy to work with because it's very visual. But because of its architecture, it's also very resource hungry, which brought down the frame rate a lot. And that's the downside. And there's the whole problem of turning left or right and being blind for some frames because of the class transitions. I really spent a lot of time on training with different datasets and got relatively good results. But there are always false signals that need to be filtered out. And the resolution is already very low. But the Jetson Nano has to give everything to get it to this 4 Hz frame rate. An Ori Nano board would be better, but it's also more expensive and more power hungry. Python is normally not my first choice for embedded systems, but it did okay here, specifically in the Jupyter environment. The offline debugging in the Visual Studio Code environment was a lifesaver here, and the real helper. One more word about the StreetMaker. It became quickly a much bigger project by itself than I originally thought of. Adding the whole idea of creating all training and validation datasets out of a complete virtual world allowed me to play so much more with model training on different input data. Printing out the street map was a huge improvement, but brought a new problem. Depending on the printer, the printed out colors are not as uniform as the spray paint. And the standard paper is pretty glossy and light reflection became a problem. So I added spotlight reflections into the dataset generation, switched to matte paper and very diffused indirect lighting. In the end, I still added 50 real images marked via the image segmenter app and with augmentation into the dataset mix to get good results. The final model is included in GitHub and can be used immediately. This is it, and maybe this project sparked some interest. Everything is available in GitHub. Thank you for watching. And feel free to click the like button. Goodbye.